Hey guys, Papier is back with another video. I know you missed me guys already. Nah, I'm kidding guys. I know my eyes are a little red, it's because I just took a bath guys. But anyways, let's go to the topic of today. The topic of today is Nofap or semen retention. And my opinion on whether it really works. Because yeah, I've tried this Nofap semen retention thing also, and I never have long streaks because suppose you know I'm having fun with my girlfriend, I already don't count the streak also anymore. I feel like yeah, I just came, so that broke my streak. Even though it's I'm still doing Nofap, and also sometimes I'm just yeah, you know, still watching the hub and things like this. So, but I think for guys, it's a good thing to yeah, start their self-development journey. I don't think this NoFap thing does a lot or give you a lot of benefits. And sometimes I also see videos like yeah, those are quite funny. Like that the woman can smell the semen retention, and just because they're on semen retention, then yeah, all the women are staring at them and want to date them and things like that. And suddenly they have a lot of more success with women. I don't know if that really is a case, guys. I sometimes notice women staring at me, but I think that's about it. But the thing is that I think for a lot of people, it kind of kicks off their self-development journey, because I think a lot of guys, they're just playing video games and watching porn and wasting away their time and energy on yeah, social media and video games and the hub, you know what I mean? So it's like yeah, it's a good start. And I also think like I think sometimes I also think like especially it works for the people that are making the content, because I think first of all that they do NoFap, but they not only do NoFap, they also go to the gym, and then apart from that, they're also working on their communication skills. Like sometimes I think, man, if you're like you're not making money with YouTube, why should you do it? This is also something that someone once told me, but I think it's a lot of bullcrap, guys. He said like, if it's not making any money, then why do you do it? Like why? And also yeah, why would you do something that you're not really successful at, that you're not really good at, and you're not getting a lot of views anyway? So why even bother to do that? But I think there's a lot of bullshit, guys, because I think for right now, like communication skills is really big, guys. I noticed this. Yeah. There's also a guy I watch on YouTube. His name is Vin Gang. I also told you before in YouTube videos, but I keep mentioning his name because he really teaches you to improve your communication skills. And I'm really trying, guys. I'm really trying to think about his tips also, because a tip I got yesterday is try not to use too much filler words like and things like this. So yeah, that's what I'm trying now. It's sometimes it's also hard to improve your communication skills, but just focus on the one thing one by one, and yeah, maybe I'll improve, because also from what I've noticed, like there's some people he coached, and then you just hear them talk for a while, and after they improved, he also show you another video, and then you feel like, yeah, the first time you don't really want to listen to that guy, and the second time, yeah, you really love to listen to that guy. So yeah, that's I think that's a huge thing, guys. It's so huge that like yeah, your communication skills, they can get you so far in life. I think also with women, with business success, with life in general, with everything. Like it's almost as important as your looks, I think. And yeah, your looks is also really important. So this that's the thing, guys. It's your visual image combined with your vocal image, guys. because I think also a lot of the times, you know, I think especially if you like meet the most beautiful girl of your dreams and she's like perfect, but then she opens her mouth and it's like, okay, I don't want to be with this annoyance, you know. I think, yeah, maybe it's a little exaggerated what I'm just telling you now, but yeah, there's a lot of times, sometimes also how I feel about people, you know. It's like once they open their mouths, they open a little part of their personality, I feel like that, and then you kind of get attached to them more, or you feel detached to them. So, yeah, guys. Ooh, I think, so that's already three pillars that guys can work on. They start with Nofap, then they go to the gym, then they work on their communication skills. But I would like to see two more pillars that are important for me, guys, at least. I think for other guys should be as well. That's musicality. And why musicality? Because I think first of all, imagine you just read a book and try to remember what you read on a page. And you don't remember it, guys, but if I just ask you to say the lyrics of a random song, then everybody knows something, guys. So it's melody is really important, and even in your communication. And so yeah, you need to speak with a little up and down and up and down, you know, because that's when it gets more interesting in what you say, and it also becomes a little bit like life without music. I think is also really boring. Like even the computer games, they always have some kind of music, or like streamers, they use a lot of music to keep it more interesting. And even when there is no music, there are at least also a lot of sound effects, which is kind of like music, guys. So I think everybody should be into music in some ways. I think for me it's also now the trumpet, but I also really like singing and rapping. But I still feel like people should at least practice an instrument, guys, because there's really so much you can learn from practicing an instrument. And yeah, the last pillar is doing some yoga, because yoga not only teaches you to become more flexible, but also helps you with aches in your body. And also what it does is helps you first of all be more aware about your breathing, and helps you to use your breathing in your movement. So yeah, there's also a thing in communication. Also, it's also important to notice your breathing, because if you talk, for example, if you talk and you mismatch your breathing, you could become a little bit like this, and then you don't have a lot of volume in your voice anymore. So it sounds a little bit stupid, guys. So it's yeah, it's quite funny. There's so many things, so many little things that you can learn to improve in all ways. And I also feel like this 5 pillars that I just mentioned, they just improve you as a person so much. And that's just the beginning, guys. So I think of it as a pillar on top of it. Maybe you can also learn some martial arts, guys. I think yeah, that also develops you as a person so much. And it's also so easy, because there's always like a very experienced teacher who knows so much, and you can just be like a sponge there and absorb all the intelligence and movements that a teacher has. So yeah, just like I said before, guys, what you surround yourself with is also kind of a little bit like the person you become. So if you want to become more successful, you should surround yourself a little bit more with successful people. And I think, yeah, maybe you don't see martial arts masters as successful, but to me they are highly successful, because yeah, suppose it's a boss at your work. He might be like a fat guy who just sit there and manages people. But yeah, and they might be, for example, very successful in business, but they're not really successful in handling their body. While most of martial arts teachers, they aren't like that, guys. They know about business as well as know about they handle their body, as well as know about how to communicate with people, all these kind of things. They I think a lot of them they also have those pillars in. They have those same 5 pillars as I just put out there. So yeah. Whew. Today I have another job interview, guys, but it's from the same company that I had a job interview last Thursday. So it's my second interview, so I hope it goes well. The first interview was online. I also noticed this with the job interviews, guys, that a lot of times the job agencies, they also have like an AI person that will message you first before you even get to talk to the job agency. So I feel like even when this you want to get a job, this job, this whole process is a little bit lengthened, because before, especially when I just have a logistics, it's usually just one talk, and then I'm either yeah, they say, okay, no, we don't continue, or you get the job, you know. But now it's they make the process a little bit longer, so I think there are also more candidates. So I really hope I get it, and I think also my practice from YouTube helps a little bit, because yeah, the first this are also 2 pillars which are really important in life, is to stay curious and to stay enthusiastic. So I think if you don't have those 2, that's then you won't be so as happy and successful in life. And yeah, what I want to say with that, guys, is that hey, I lost my. Oh, I don't know what I was going to say anymore, guys. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you have to be enthusiastic, and you have to be curious. Yeah. Yeah, and about the other person, because I think a lot of the times people they are too much focused on themselves, and they think, oh, I'm not so interesting person, I'd rather be a little bit shy, you know. But the thing is that if you're talking to someone, you can just ask a lot of questions, and if they say, for example, okay, my hobby is fishing. Oh, what kind of fish do you fish for? And where do you usually fish? And why do you like fishing so much? You know, there's always like something. If you think more about the other person, your communication skills will also improve. And another thing is that, for example, somebody tells you how's your weekend, and you say, yeah, it was good. That's kind of most of the time is not really like what people want to hear. They want to really tell you something like what kind of activities you did in the weekend. So they also want you to elaborate a little bit more about the question you ask. And I think, because I'm practicing now to speak 15 minutes every day, I think at random, then usually I'm getting more used to when people ask a question to elaborate a little bit more. because like I said in maybe the first video that I made, is like that I'm a bit of an introvert. And when people are asking me, sometimes I'm even like, yeah, okay. And then just doing my thing, guys. It's like sometimes I used to really also hate talking sometimes, you know, and I couldn't really enjoy the conversation. But I think the more you learn about the communication, and the more you also think of the importance, and you think about things, and the more I learn about it, the more I get curious and intrigued to get better at it, guys. So I think this practice really helps me, and all the practice I do helps me. So I'm also looking for more practice I can do to help me, because I think a I think at some point it will also really skyrocket into my success, and that's really what I want, guys.